Hi, this is Joe Harnick again with Raven Alert. I want to say something about the illegal immigration that's coming across our borders. I mainly do it. I live in New Mexico, and our New Mexico Democratic governor, Michelle Lujan Grisham. I don't know how to pronounce it, Lujan, but it's got to be Spanish. And in this state, in order to be elected, you've got to be Latino practically. Uh, the She's put out a big press announcement that she calls Trump a fear-mongerer about the immigration. I question that entirely. I think she's nuts. Um, First off, and on the basis of that, she withdrew all of the New Mexico National Guard from the border and uh, basically won't support border security. Uh, she On top of that, the illegal immigrants that are coming across her borders, she's now, her first bus load is she's shipping to Denver, Colorado. It cost us $4,000 to ship 55 people to Denver. I don't know what Denver's going to do with them, but basically, she wants them out of the state, but she thinks that they should come into this country. Okay. The local sheriff there said that he has seen $60,000 worth of drugs in April, which is up from 35,000 in January, an increase of 171%. Uh, are we a nation of laws? I think we are because we're from the Aristotle's concept of law. We have a constitution and the laws that back that constitution. Uh, and right now, our laws, our national laws, are being broken by political leaders, which is, and they're not allowing the national federal laws which rules all of us to be enacted and to be enforced. This stuff along the border has got to end because it's just getting worse. Um, let's look at a real statistic. I looked up the Department of Homeland Security, the uh, metrics report, which is the actual numbers. Okay, uh, and it looks like the effectiveness ratio, which is the number of apprehension and turnbacks over the apprehensions, turnbacks plus successful unlimited entries, which means the effectiveness of the border control to stop immigration or illegals coming across has gone from 92% in 2014 to 91% in 2017, which means that Trump is doing something right there. Um, the other thing, which I think is extremely significant, the drugs seized at the border. Remember, these are official government statistics. This isn't just Joe shooting off his mouth. Uh, the drugs seized at the border in 2012 in heroin was 6,900 pounds. In 2017, it was 15,300 pounds, more than doubled the heroin. Meth, which is very cheap to make and really lethal, uh, was in 2012, it was just coming in, it was 3,700 pounds. Last year, in 2017, rather, the last year we had a statistic, was 10,300 pounds. In other words, 5 tons of uh, methamphetamines came across the Mexican border that we caught, which means it's probably twice that much or more that we didn't catch. Okay. The other statistic that struck me, I looked at them all, um, is the recidivism rate. In 2012, the recidivism was 8.1% uh, uh, in El Paso, which I live 30 or 40 miles north of, and it was 16.6% for the total country. In 2017, it was 6.2% in El Paso, down 25%, and it was 10.5% for the total country. That means that the people that we're catching are not coming back again to about 25% less because they know they're going to be caught again because Trump's put some teeth in the law, and if you get caught again, I think he throws you in jail. Okay, every year. Let me finish this up. Every year, the U.S. admits 1.2 million people legally. Okay, the illegals, if you come on the internet, is 250 to 500,000 apprehensions. The real problem is that 75% of the Americans don't believe those numbers. They think it's closer to 10,000, which is nonsense. Uh, in April alone, there was 100,000 illegals caught by our border patrol. 100,000, 1.2 million a year. And they're saying this isn't a problem? They're nuts. Of course it's a problem. If you have break-ins that often, it's a big problem. That's 3,000 people a day. Um, so, are we a nation of laws? And if we are, we need to enforce them. Okay? God bless America, and God bless you.